So we get out of the games last night, and we're walking back, and it's probably what, midnight or so.
So, roughly, yeah.
Yeah, midnight, and we're walking back, and it's crazy crowd. Like, I thought downtown, like Cincinnati, Cleveland, cities I've been to before. I've been to Detroit. I thought like that was crowded. No, not at all. This is insane. Like, people are next to you. It's like sardines out there. It's like sardines and taxi cabs. Like,
By the way, people, this is like 1 o'clock, and you're seeing almost bumper-to-bumper traffic.
yeah, taxi cabs are crazy. They're out everywhere, and so anyway, like the taxi driver we had was cutting people off, this and that, and I can understand where that can frustrate people. But the taxi driver that we saw as we're walking back, we saw or we heard a loud honk. And then we look over and we see that a taxi driver had cut off a looked like a Tahoe,
Escalade
something, and two gentlemen get out of the car, but the one gets out and goes up to the taxi cab itself that just cut him off.
By the way, didn't hit him.
Just cut him off. He opens the door. He's struggling with it for a while. I imagine the taxi cab driver was doing these instead of locking it. So he opens the door, and we just see him like throw punches, but we're on the opposite side, but we just kind of see his hands moving. So we're thinking this guy just punched this taxi, cab driver's head off. Well, why he's doing that, the people in the taxi cab just like crawl out like ants. Like, they're just like leave like screaming almost. I guess they didn't pay their fare. I wouldn't either. I mean, your life's in danger. It's something like that. So they just leave. It's like a woman, her children, and a guy, I think. I can't remember exactly. Then the guy like closes the taxi door. This was the original driver of the SUV, whatever. Then he goes to sit in the passenger side. I guess he was so furious he couldn't drive anymore. But then he sees all of us staring, and Matt's like has his camera.
I took a picture. I did.
And so then he's like, "Go on your way. Nothing to see here. Explicitive." And
yeah,
so,
he said a different choice of words.
And so then we just kept moving. But it's just like how crazy it is that people just get that upset to physically hit someone for cutting them off. Now, I'm not giving the taxi cab driver any like lead, like, that was all right, he needed to get those people there in a hurry. No, I'm just saying that it's just been an experience that I would never experience at home. That would never happen at home. All the stuff that we've experienced.
Probably would have got shot at home.
No, all the stuff that we've experienced has just been just crazy. But it's been well worth it. I mean, it's like one of those things where, well, you haven't lived if you did this. And I definitely recommend going to a big city and seeing the different lifestyle than what you're used to, because this is completely different. I like it, but I would get tired of it. 5 days and 4 nights is plenty for me. So.